what's up everybody? I'm going to walk you through how to do my breakfast smoothie. So first we're going to start off with 2 bananas. You can also do 1. You know, bananas have a lot of potassium in them, so they will give you some energy. The only thing about the bananas is that they are very sweet. So do this to your taste. Some people are going to find that, you know, they might want to add greens, spinach or kale to their smoothies. I'm not a huge fan of doing that. What I like to do is I go with fruit, fresh fruit, if I have it. Just notice I'm throwing these right down the disposal right here. I don't throw these really tough pieces of the banana down the disposal because sometimes they can be a little tough to chew up. But I like to just go with fresh fruit or frozen fruit if I don't have anything fresh. And I do a little scoop of some oatmeal in order to give that extra grit, fiber, and protein. So I'm going to just rinse off these blueberries first because they do often come with pesticides on them. So just note how much I'm doing here. I kind of just do this by eye. Maybe you could say this is 1 large handful of blueberries. Kind of rinse them off. Got this little tiny colander here that I use for this. Give it 2 rinses. And we'll add these to the bananas. Okay, next thing we're going to do, we're going to add our milk. So I don't like to use full dairy milk for this. I just find it to be harsh on the stomach. So I'm going to be using a mix of some soy milk and some flax milk here. Coconut milk is also another favorite of mine. So the thing to watch out here is that we don't want to fill this up too high. We're probably going to fill this up about 75%. I've got some little measurements on the side of mine showing the number of cups, and it looks like we can do 6 cups here. So I'm going to fill this up to almost the 5-cup mark because we've still got more stuff to add. So next thing we're going to do, I'm going to add some Greek yogurt. I'm a fan of the 2% Greek yogurt because it's lower in fat, of course, but also it does have that nice creaminess to it that you might want from a smoothie, you know, almost might remind you of a milkshake. So I've got a big heaping, it's one of these big spoons that's something in the realm of a tablespoon. So we got maybe, we're using about 2 huge scoops to 3. You can really do this by taste. All set with that. Okay, now we're going to move to the next item. We're going to do some protein powder, and we're going to do some oats. Okay, I like the protein powder because it's going to give you extra protein. And, you know, unless you're having something, you know, like some meat or some eggs or something in the morning, you might feel like you want more protein. That's how I always feel. So just note here, we've got a big scoop of some of this protein powder. This came right with the jar here. I like to use this stuff, Muscle Tech Whey Protein. I got this from Target. And, you know, there are other protein powders that they say are better for you, some of the pea proteins. But I like this stuff just because it's a cleaner, smoother taste. Okay, we got that protein powder there. And we're going to add an equal amount of the oats. Okay. And, you know, you might be worried, oh, I'm not cooking these oats, but actually it will chop up so nicely that you won't find that you're chewing on any grit at all. Okay, what do we got next? So I'm going to put in a little bit of almond butter here just for some added richness and a little more protein. Just grab something like that. Okay, that'll do it. Okay, we're almost done here. It's pretty simple. Pretty much we've got everything we need. Now I'm going to add some green tea powder to mine, but my girlfriend is not a fan of caffeine in the morning, so what we're going to do, we're going to blend this up first. I'm going to set a portion aside, then I'm going to add some green tea powder to mine. do it. You can do this by ear. Just listen to how much it's chopping up these ingredients. Initially it's going to be more of a sort of a loud, like clicky sound almost, and then as it starts to chop and blend up the ingredients more finely, you'll hear a smoother sound coming from the blender. Okay, so we've got the non-caffeine smoothie right here. We'll set this aside. So I'm a big fan of this stuff here, okay? I like to get this green matcha powder. You can get this from Amazon. You can even get little bits of it from Trader Joe's, although it'll be pricier getting it from Trader Joe's. So how much am I putting in here? Yeah, maybe that's something like a tablespoon there. I'm actually going to add in a little bit more because that's what I'm feeling right now. This is the brand I like to get here. Okay. Blend this up. If you can see at this point, but with the green tea powder, you can actually see it start to equalize throughout the smoothie. And when the whole smoothie turns green, you know you're done. It's not a perfect green color exactly, and that's because of the fresh blueberries. It's a nice blue-green color. And here it is, everyone, one green smoothie.